Words came out in anger. Words came out in anger. Words came out too fast. Cursed the name in public. Didn't think it'd last. Past the moment, past the fight, past the heat of it. But some words carry weight, they can't be treated as a bit of nothing, as a slip, as something you can just erase. Words that cost you everything, words you can't replace. Started as a shouting match, ended at the camp's edge. Words came out in anger, that became the ledge. Still, water's raw flow. Started with the fight between two men out in the camp. One had an Israelite mother, Egyptian father, and somewhere in the argument he cursed the name out loud. Blasphemed in anger in front of the whole crowd. Brought before Moses, put in custody to wait till the Lord made clear exactly what would be the fate of a curse spoken against the name that held them all. Death was the sentence, not for anger, not for a small disagreement escalating, but for what he said about the name that they were built around, that they were fed by, that held the whole camp's identity in place. Words weren't just sound that disappeared without a trace. Words were weight, was substance, was something you released into the air that couldn't be recalled or decreased once it left your mouth. This is the lesson buried here. Some words cost you everything the moment they appear. Words came out in anger. Words came out too fast. Cursed the name in public. Didn't think it'd last. Past the moment, past the fight, past the heat of it. But some words carry weight that can't be treated as a bit of nothing, as a slip. It's something you can just erase. Words that cost you everything, words you can't replace. Started as a shouting match, ended at the camp's edge. Words came out in anger, that became the ledge. Still, water's raw flow. Same chapter lists the law, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Not permission for revenge, but a limit on the truth of how far punishment could go. A ceiling, not a floor. Justice had to be proportional, not more and more. Escalating past what the offense had actually caused. This is the same principle underneath the word you tossed. And anger at somebody, that's a proportion to the damage. Words spoken in the moment can outweigh what you can manage to take back, to apologize enough to fix, to mend. This is why the story of the blasphemers, the extent of a warning, still relevant long after camps and stones. Not about the punishment matching modern life or tones, but about the way the language, the permanence of speech. Once it's out, it's out. There's no unsaying what you reach for. In the heat of anger, in the rush of being right, some words you can never fully take back day or night. The anger passed in minutes, the words stayed forever. Some things you can't unsay once they've already left your mouth. Words came out in anger. Words came out too fast. Cursed the name in public. Didn't think it'd last. Past the moment, past the fight, past the heat of it. But some words carry weight that can't be treated as a bit of nothing, as a slip. It's something you can just erase. Words that cost you everything, words you can't replace. Started as a shouting match, ended at the camp's edge. Words came out in anger, that became the ledge. Still, water's raw flow. Anger passed in minutes, the words stayed forever.